Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, man. Had to come tap in real quick on the $1 million worth of game podcast. Gillie the Kid, Wallow, and Mona Love. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing right now going up. Make sure y'all subscribe to their podcast. They dropping consistent content, running it up. They doing their thing. But they had to call out Akon. Well, mostly Gillie had to call out Akon for working with Tekashi 6ix9ine, man. Like, damn, bro, what you got going on? I actually did a video on this already, and it's on the channel right now where I spoke on how I felt about it. But in Gillie's opinion, he's like, what the fuck is Akon doing? He like, bro, and this is one of the things I think that people don't realize, that just because sometimes people are successful or they got things going on that's good, that sometimes people just want attention. You know what I'm saying? Joe Budden podcast said the same thing, where they was like, hey, Akon, like, even with the way his head was nodding right there, it's like, bro, are you really that deep into this with this nigga? It seems like an act. Now, a lot of people, and people are questioning, like, okay, Akon, you come from the streets, you came in this game on some street shit. How can you go back on that when we clearly seen this kid participate in this behavior, commit crimes, pay for things to happen, pay for crimes to be committed, and yeah, certain dudes in the gang crossed them out, did them dirty, whatever, if you want to say all that. But he not supposed to take no responsibility for what he did. That's not how the streets work. Once you sign up for the streets, you have to be willing to take responsibility for what you partook in. And he didn't take responsibility for any of that. He went in the courtroom and said, hey, man, I'm not a gang member. It was fake. I'm just a kid. And, you know, which he was a grown man with a pedophilia offense on his record already. So let that sink in. But the thing is right here, dog, you gonna need voices like Gillie the Kid on shit like this, who gonna stand firm and say it how it is. A lot of niggas want to be politically correct all the time. Now, sometimes we do know that certain people, they stay, you know, you ain't gonna always be able to just be blatant and straightforward truth, but certain things gotta be denounced, man. So Gillie the Kid went on and said it, like, hey, man, I bet y'all can't get Styles P on this record. Like, he ain't fucking with it. Styles P had already came out on Twitter and said, look, man, we all live in all these other two individuals, all three of us live three different lives, and we on different paths. He like, hey, man, I'm supposed to be telling y'all, stay focused out here. We fighting for black rights and things like that right now, and we got coronavirus, stay safe. Basically said, hey, man, fuck them niggas. Don't tie my name in with them niggas. I'm not getting on the remix with them niggas, and we know that. So Gillie the Kid is disapproving 100% this shit right here. Like, bro, what are you doing? Now, like I said before in the other video, I don't know Akon's criminal history. It's a very big blur. It's all type of shit going on. Not saying that you have to be a criminal to have the morals. Understand that. I'm a nigga with morals and principles without the street. I don't go by the street rules. In my motherfucking moral and principles and my upbringing, the way I was brought up, you take responsibility for your actions. Fuck the street shit. It ain't got nothing to do with the streets. The man, being a man that I was raised to be, a nigga that's gonna take responsibility. Some of the laws, that the unwritten laws of the streets, go hand in hand with the code of just being a stand-up man. You a man before you anything in this world, so understand that. So with Akon, like I said before, he's done a lot for the people. He's looked out for Africa, getting that Chinese line of credit to get the electricity over there, give it back to the people. That's very dope, and that's gonna always get respect. But on this side of the thing, it's like, hey, bro, if you participate in a street activity, you're not supposed to be co-signing this. But like I said, you know, in the other video, in my opinion, I don't think that Akon has done time, because if you look up the information, not what he says in interviews. They saying he 1 minute he was, oh, I got caught up in a car stealing ring. I never stole a car. I just got caught in one. Then they were saying he did 3 years. And then it was on record that he never served real prison time. He just went to jail for it. And then he ended up getting the cases dropped after, you know, well, he got 3 years of probation, got caught with a pistol, and then went to jail for the pistol, but eventually got out of jail, but never went and did prison time. So it's like, you know, it's all over the place. And he doesn't talk about it in the interviews. He doesn't want to bring it up. And, you know, that's what people are like, okay, so did you do time for this or not? So that's just what it is. That's not me trying to tear Akon down, because hey, if he used that to sell his records, convict music, locked up, all that shit, was he a part of the street life? Yes, but it's like, how could you do that but then go co-sign this stuff with Tekashi, fucking up other people's lives? You know what I'm saying? Remind y'all, not everybody in Treyway committed a crime with Tekashi that got locked up. He actually got a 20-year-old adult. Cuda is not even 21. So it is what it is, man. Understand that. Subscribe to the channel, Urban Politicians TV. Got more coming, got more everything, man. 1,000. Tell me what y'all think about this shit in the comment section.